I had a test. It was world history, 7th period of the day, last class. After lunch, I did not study. I created a cheat sheet, 7-point font, Times New Roman, very small, so only I could see it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? My teacher was Mr. B. He was a heavy-set guy, goatee, bald head. He walked around the room. He's like, clear your desk, clear your desk, clear your desk. But I didn't listen. I'm about to cheat. When he came to my row, I was in the very last seat. There's no one else sitting in front of me. He reached out. He gave me the test. I took the test. I put it on top of my cheat sheet. When I looked down, I noticed that I had every answer circled. I had his answer key. It doesn't get any better than that, because how many of you all have ever wished you had the answer key to a test before? Raise your hands, please. And if you don't have your hands raised, you lying. He walks over to my desk. He goes to take up that test, and in the heat of the moment, I quickly forgot the cheat sheet. You're cheating in my class. No, I'm not cheating in your class. You're cheating in my class. No, I'm not cheating in your class, but I was. And what he said to me next, I will never forget. He said, that's an F, not just on this test, but in my class. 1 week went by. I called myself dumb, stupid. I asked, how could you do that? 2 weeks went by. Laymon, you're dumb, you're stupid. How could you do that? 3 weeks went by. Laymon, you're dumb, you're stupid. Why would you do that? 4 weeks went by where I'm verbally abusing myself, calling myself dumb, calling myself stupid, asking, would you do that? Growing up, had you been there watching me grow up, you'd have noticed a young man who was hurting inside. My dad wasn't there for me. I used to think that I was the only kid in the world who didn't have a father figure in his life. Growing up, I had to watch my peers every day in elementary school get dropped off by their mom and their dad, but my dad, he wasn't there. So when I got to middle school, I began to wear my pants down low. I was cursing and instigating fights, picking on other people. Today we call that bullying, but I was doing things to be liked by people who really did not care about me as an individual. But I believe firmly that what happened to us yesterday has prepared us for today, and it's going to lead us into tomorrow. 5 weeks went by. I'm calling myself dumb. I'm calling myself stupid. I'm asking, would you do that? 6 weeks went by before I finally realized something that my grandmother used to say to me all the time. She'd say, baby, when you fall down, get back up. Literally, as a kid, my grandmother would walk up to me all the time. She'd say, baby, when you fall down, get back up. So I thought about that. Maybe my grandmother's right. By the time that I graduated from high school, I graduated as the only African-American male in my graduating class with over 4.0 GPA. I went to Florida State University. Thank you. I went to Florida State University, where I have a bachelor's and a master's degree. And at the age of 29, received my doctorate degree from Boston, Northeastern University in Boston. Go Huskies, yeah. Look, I don't tell you this, though, to impress you, but to impress upon you that sometimes life is going to knock you down. My friends, it's not what happens to us that stops us from accomplishing our why. It's how we see what happens to us that stops us from accomplishing our why. That is why you must change how you see things, and then things may begin to change. When I felt like I couldn't do it anymore, when I felt like I wanted to give up, when I felt like I had no purpose in life, why me? And the reality is that there are some of you all right now, you've been asking yourself, why me? Why me? You feel like I got to give up. I feel like I can't do it anymore. Why me? Why you? No, the question is not why me. The question is, why not you? Why not you? Every single one of you have been called for a time like this. Every single one of you have been called for this moment. Why not you? Yes, things will be tired. Things will be hard. Things will be challenging. There will be times where you feel like you can't do it anymore. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Why not you? My friends, people have told you that you're not good enough. You feel damaged. There have been people who've been chipping away at you all year long. They've been chipping away at you. But just like this mirror, a mirror can crack, a mirror can shatter, but its broken pieces can still be used. What am I trying to say? Is that in layman's terms, even though you are broken, you still have purpose. In your classrooms is Dr. Laymon Hicks, the kid who talks a lot and probably gets on your last nerve. in your classroom is that young girl who yet knows her why, but will grow up and do amazing things because of your why. In your classroom, in your community, in your home, in this room, there's someone who needs you.